What is up, YouTube? This is Talia from Yugi Bros, and figured I'd do a video on the ban list discussion, seeing as how there's all these rumors, blah blah blah, what's real, what's not. And right now, the list that's been trending and everyone's talking about is the one where they just banned all the babies. That list. I don't even know you title it. Even though it's not definite yet, this is the clearest one and the one that's rumored to be actually accurate. I mean, this guy who posted this posted one. I guess last few ban list ones, and he was correct and all that. So this was like the one ban list I did not want to be true, and this is the one that's looking like it's gonna be true. I figured I'd do a video discussing what happens if this is true, why it affects things, and how come. Absolutely, I hate it. I think it's just Konami basically did a complete wipe. They're like, let's take all the tier 1 decks and just get rid of them and start from scratch, so it's nothing but rogues and tier 2 stuff that might be coming up. I mean, who knows what's going to happen, midway into the format, new decks coming out. You got the new Shadow, whatever, the next set, and there's a lot of release. Boojins are going to be rumored to be pretty up and coming. I said it, when I first made my video, I said, in my head, I was like, Macro Rabbits are going to make a huge comeback. Because you think about it, macro really does hurt a lot. I was playing macro Constellars for a little bit, just for the anti-mana flow. I mean, it worked really well against the Spellbooks. The Dragons were they just seemed to plus so much off of it, so it wasn't that good at the time. But things like Macro Rabbits are going to see a lot of play. I mean, if this list is true, that will be one of the best rogue decks, along with Constellars, Evil Swarms, Verdolces, Sams. I myself, I'm working on a new project. I'm looking back into something I played 2 formats ago, Karkar Girgias or Machina Girgias, because with everything slowing down, you can actually enjoy decks that have great control, and in my opinion, that's one of the decks that have great control. But let's talk about the ban list. They're going to ban all the babies, basically, Burner, Lightning, Reactant, Stream, as well as Spellbook Judgment. I was really surprised with Spellbook Judgment. I figured, keep it at 3, keep the deck selling, keep everything selling with it. Basically, scratch it. So basically, you're pretty much wiping Spellbooks off the grid. Spellbooks are going to be like a tier 2 deck that you're going to see very few of, and when you do, you're probably not even going to have a side for it because you're not going to expect it at all. It sucks. And the Dragons are... I mean, I thought Dragons were obviously a broke deck. It was nothing but Spellbooks and Dragons, but now that they're off, it's now back to what it was supposed to be, and just support. I mean, I'm playing 2 Redoxes in my Karkar Girgias right now. Blasters and Tempest and Dragon and Blasters and Lavels, it's what it was made for. The fact that you can just make a full deck out of it is crazy, but it was doing way too much work, and it happens. They're limiting Fire Fist Rooster, Birdman, Abystius. Talk about that one after. Wind Up Shark, Trishula. Yeah. Big Eye with Renew, Divine Mist, Rejuve, and Renew, and Sphere. First off, I just picked up a full water deck. I'm a diehard water fan. It's been my favorite deck ever. I topped with it, and it's my love. Then they're like Abyssius to 1. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I went back and I picked up Super Undines, just in case, a week ago, just in case it ever happened. I was playing the Undyne build. I mean, title is so dead, because the only thing you drop is Fishborg. You don't play Elite, you don't play all this stuff, and you have to play Scale or a Squall instead of Sphere. It sucks. It sucks. It's so slow. Hate it. I'm gonna figure something out with that later. Shark, they basically switched Shark and Magician, which makes sense. I don't see the deck really doing anything. Rooster's cool. I mean, it sucks for all you Fire Fist diehards that were like, it's coming back, it's gonna be a huge deck, I'm gonna buy 3. Now you can only play with 1, now you have 2 just sitting in your binder. It's kind of funny. Because the Rooster price, most likely, since it's at 1, is going to drop from being a $60, $70 card to, $30. It just sucks. Birdman makes sense, kinda. I mean, the Birdman and Divine Mist was mainly for the FTK of the Harpies, which was rumored to come out soon. So I guess that's just to cover their ass on that. Super Rejuve, all day. Getting triple Rejuve, just this was fun. Hate it. Trish was like a $4 to $10 card if you want to go crazy, a few days ago. it is selling for around 35 at the lowest. I've seen one 35 and has gone a second, all the way to $60. The hell. The hell. I mean, I got a Goyle Guardian sitting in my other teammate's house just so I don't get rid of it, just in case. Trish, damn you. Keeping my Brio, just in case. And water shit. I don't even care. It's coming back. Big Eye, blah, blah, blah. We already know. Things that are going to 2, Bastari, Gores. Woo! Grand Mole, very cool. Black Whirlwind. Mole's great. See you later, Ophion. See you later, Doga. Lagia, like, gets rid of those problems. Even though Doga Lagia is not a problem really anymore. You never know. I mean, like I said, Micro Rabbit's coming back. It's still a great card to side. Glad Beasts, Glad Beasts are going to be seen a lot in the beginning because it's a rogue deck that everyone seems to play when the new format starts, just like Heroes. So, yeah. Gores. Can't wait to attack. Oh, draw for 6 card, pass turn. Wonder what he has. Attack. Cool. He has 2 monsters now for nothing, and he's going to do whatever. Can't wait. Whirlwind. It's not going to bring him back. Sorry, everyone. It's not. I played the deck. It needs a little bit more. It honestly needs a lot more. Suki to 3, cool. I mean, I don't see people citing 3. It's mainly for the side. I mean, I'm still citing 2. Magician, These are all the 3s, by the way. Like Suki, Magician, Advanced Ritual are E-Call. Hate Heroes so much. I absolutely hate them. I just don't like them as an archetype. I think they're sacky as hell. And I play Dark Rolls, so that's saying something. Scapegoat to 3, cool. And Mirror Force to 3. Mirror Force I called way early because it was like, something staple-wise is going to 3. I love Mirror Force. I think people overextending and then you get punished for it. I think it's funny. I don't want that to happen to me. I know it's going to happen to me. But I might as well do it back and, laugh a little bit. Scapegoat's cool. Might see some cool synchro stuff out there. Who knows? But, I mean, the fact that I brought it back to 3 is cool. Basically, looking at this list, if it is true, every single deck, like I was saying earlier, is wiped. Dragons fall off. Spellbooks fall off. Mono Mermills fall off. Undyne, that's what I'm hoping to see, a nice deck come out, and a top, and, look at it. I've been playing with some builds myself. It's such a problem. It sucks. It really does. So I kind of lost out on that one. So basically what you're looking at after the ban list is like official, you're probably looking at Ophion deck, Constellars. Constellars are going to be tier 1 for like a little bit. They're a great card. I think Adulterers are going to see a big up and coming. Sams, unfortunately, are going to be good because they have the fact that they can just go bark and Shen and be like, well, this was a good game. Get that ice cream scooper and scoop it up. I might go back to my Dark Worlds because right now, Dark Worlds traps, they're pretty fast. The faster you can OTK in the beginning of this format, the faster you win. Every deck is going to be slow. I think Macro Rebs are really going to roll. I do. I mean, they're great in general. They stopped seeing so much play because, it's easy just to go like Fate and then say they negate it. You have 6 other cards in your hand that you're just going to BS with. I mean, it's not hard to double power. It's annoying. Especially dragons. I mean, yeah, let me keep macro on the field so my dragon players plus. It's like, and Doken Lagia are like 23 and 24, even though you run triple Lance, it's still. But due to the fact that all of those have dropped off, I think that's a huge deck. I mean, macro is going to hurt everything that's out. I mean, if not hurt, cripple. I really want to say Battling Boxers are going to see play. I'm just calling it out. I mean, and I think Boujins are going to be really good too. I've been testing them, and I was just testing and all that, and it seems to be really good this format. Well, if this is the correct ban list, then there will be a good deck. I've been tuning all my decks. Just check out this ban list just to see. I mean, my Gyrias, I was running triple Mirror Force and double Gores. I was signing 2 Grand Moles, just testing it on DM and all that, and it's good. I mean, I think Chaos Dragon's going to be seen a lot too. Danny, the other teammate of mine, he's thinking about playing Chaos Dragons, he's thinking about playing Double Gores, because basically you ain't getting much off. And seeing as how they have like 6 removal cards, it's like, not much is happening. But that's it for the ban list. I mean, I think it's cool that they're just leveling everything off. I mean, I personally haven't seen a card go from 3 to 0 like as much as this. I think this is honestly a crazy one, but I think when we look back at this, like people that have been playing for a while, be like, do you remember the Teledad format? And unfortunately, I wasn't around for that, but I heard some crazy, cool, ridiculous stories. I mean, people are gonna think back in a few formats and be like, do you remember the E-Dragon in Spellbook format? And I think that says a lot. That says that this format is broken and it kind of needs this whole swipe. I'm just really, I ate a lot of salt for lunch, I guess, because I'm not happy with this Mermail thing, but that happens. So that's it for the ban list. I mean, you guys have any other opinions on this? Let me know. But as far as my best bet would go, I'm throwing out there for, you're going to see a lot of heroes, you're going to see a lot of macro rabbits. People are going to go back to their comfort decks, and if not the comfort decks, you're going to see some rogue decks on what's supposed to be seen, such as, Boojins are going to make a huge appearance, seeing as how they have time to shine now. You can see Battle in Boxes a lot more, because Lead Yoke is a real card and is broken. Very underrated. Just because it's a rare doesn't mean it ain't good. Remember Crimson Blader, that's a fact. Sam's, Dark Worlds, Light Swarms, sack all day. But yeah, if you guys have any opinions, anything. I mean, I'm sure you've all seen this link. This is the one going around. I was watching a bunch of videos here, like Mega Capital G was watching his video. He did a really good coverage on some of the stuff. And then, I mean, just think, if you don't like this ban list, go watch Pat Hoban's ban list. I mean, Reckless to 1 and Gear Armor to 1. Thanks, Pat, for your words of advice. You're a genius. So that's it. Tyler's Amiga Bros here getting out. And if you guys have any opinions, like, comment, subscribe, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? Or else our videos cannot pop up on your main screen. So, I'm out.